on the scene this weekend with the highly anticipated, darkly intriguing, action-packed movie, Dread 3D. Take a look.
Sir, it's him.
Him who?
The man who murdered the people in the atrium.
You sure?
99%.
Can't execute a purple 99%. Save me a lot of paperwork if you just confess right now.
Please welcome Karl Urban and Olivia Thrillby.
Wendy, how are you?
Wow, nice to meet you, Karl.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to have you here. I called you Thrillby in the beginning, and so I'm sorry about that,
You
Miss
wouldn't be
Thrillby.
the first.
Yes.
A lot of people call me Thrills, actually. It's a nickname that I have, and it's for that very reason.
Does your mother know? You guys are a handsome couple. You walked in holding hands like a couple.
We're a team. We are
Yes.
a team.
We are a team.
Well, good for you guys, and congratulations. You know, their movie is getting a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
And it's also based on a comic book.
That's right.
Yes. Karl, what did you tell producers? Well, first of all, tell everybody the premise of the movie.
Premise of the movie is basically, this is a day in the life of Judge Dredd. He's a futuristic law enforcement officer. On this day, he gets assigned a job to assess Anderson. And she's a rookie, and she's going through a test to see if she's going to become a fully qualified judge. It's like a future cop. In the course of the day, things go really bad, and they get trapped in the building, and there's a bunch of people that don't want them to leave.
Cult following, big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, now, your costumes were very heavy, and I would imagine very hot. But you were a fan, I was reading about you, you're a fan of the Dredd comic book.
Yeah.
And you told, not the producers, but the casting people, that you wanted to keep the helmet on the whole time?
Well, this is the thing about Judge Dredd, is that he never removes his helmet, ever.
Yeah.
You never see what he looks like. And I read the script, and that's the way that it was written in the script, and I was relieved, because the guy's an enigma. He's like, think about it, he's like Batman without the Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, it's kind of cool.
And so, about the costumes, they filmed this in South Africa?
Yeah.
Very hot during the summer? I mean, what were the costumes made of, Olivia?
Leather. Yeah, leather, very tight leather. And it took about 2 people to help me get into them every morning. And so then there were the pants and the jacket, but then there was a layer of body armor that zipped on top. So there was a lot of costume, and it was very heavy costume.
And you kept them on the whole time. They wouldn't let you unzip them in between because it took so much time?
Well, sometimes there was a battle between takes because they would call cut, and
Did you lose any weight
Olivia,
with these?
I was always the first one being like, please unzip me, please, please, just the first layer, just the body armor,
Yeah.
That's all I want. And they would be saying, don't unzip, we're gonna go again right away.
Yes.
And
She would literally have a team that would swarm and like zip and fans going.
That's why they pay you actors the big bucks, though. They have to go through a lot. Now, I don't know whether you know Olivia from the movie Juno, but that's where I first met you. You know, by seeing that movie. And your hair, it was one of the things that, you know I'm a hair person. So when I see hair that I would love to have as a wig, it's your hair. Except you cut it for Dredd. We cut our hair.
we cut our hair.
It's really cute, though.
Thank you.
So what was the process? You got the role, and then they told you to cut it?
Yeah, well, the character Anderson exists in the comics, and she's got a blonde bob, so we were being very truthful to the source material in every way, and it seemed like the hair definitely had to be a part of it. But I was excited for a change.
For a change.
I had always had very long, dark hair, and I think it was like a proper moment in my life to change it up a little bit.
And then the blonde, did you decide you didn't want to keep the blonde?
You know, it was fun for the 3 months of shooting. But I prefer myself as a brunette.
Yeah.
And also my hair grows fast, so we had to do my roots every 9 days.
Oh.
And that's a lot of stress on your hair. So I was ready to kind of give my hair a break after that.
Olivia does an incredible job in this film. She is a kick action hero in this movie. She's just...
Wow.
Why, thank you, Karl.
Now, Karl, you live in New Zealand with your wife and kids?
That's correct, yeah.
And how did you meet your wife?
I met my wife. She used to be a makeup artist, and we met on a job. And I just did everything I could to stay in that makeup chair for as long as I could.
Yeah. Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And then you come over here, you do your acting, and then you go back home to New Zealand.
That's right, live in New Zealand.
Got it. Now, and Olivia, you grew up here in New York in the East Village? I know.
Yeah, represented.
Did you always want to be an actress?
I did, yes. From a very young age, I think that was just always my favorite kind of thing to do, is play pretend. And
Do you still have family in the East Village?
all my family.
That's perfect. So you're here in New York. You're going to go
Yeah.
over there afterwards and have something good to eat.
Yeah, actually, I was with my family last night for Rosh Hashanah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I want to thank both of you for stopping by, and I wish you well with your new movie. It looks like it's going to be another hit. Dread 3D opens in theaters tomorrow, and we'll be right back. Keep it here.